Just as I thought it was going alright, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, and that's all.
Hello everybody! So we are officially back with our brand new project, going to every single Mexican restaurant in Parkersburg. What took 2 weeks and a bunch of agony, we were able to finally do it, and goddamn am I super proud, not only proud, but happy for both of us.
Yeah, it was rough. That was a lot of greasy food.
It was rough, and like, I don't know, I don't want to sound like ungrateful or anything, but I didn't realize what 2 weeks of eating that kind of food will do to you. I have felt like shit for the past 2 weeks, physically and mentally a little bit, but mostly physically. And I think it's just from eating the same diet for 2 weeks. Not every meal, but every dinner.
Yeah, it's been kind of mentally draining.
Yeah.
Just knowing, like, it wasn't even just the food. I just got in a repetitive routine each day, knowing that I was going to have the same thing for dinner that I had the last night.
Yeah, and it was rough. A couple times I had to switch it up, because if I didn't, I would have gone insane and probably died. It's a little bit far-fetched, but yeah, you get it. Not only that, but it was very taxing on the wallet.
I think we split it up, send it back and forth. One day I'd pay for one, the next day he'd pay for the bill. I think in total we spent between $350 and $400.
Yeah, and that's not including gas.
Yeah, that doesn't include gas at all.
I'd say an extra probably $100 for gas.
Maybe.
For me, at least.
I was gonna say, I think I only had to fill up once, and that was probably $35.
Mine was twice, and I usually always spend about $50 for mine. So this was a very hard challenge. This is absolutely the hardest challenge we have done together. We've mutually agreed that this has been the hardest thing we've ever done. And this is our last big project we are doing together. We're still going to do some small stuff, but nothing like this that takes days and a lot of money to make, because I just don't know if I would have the motivation to do it again. But I had a lot of fun, and I'm excited to finally be able to share with you guys on how it went.
Yeah, it was fun but rough, and I'm glad we got to document it.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get started on it. Mwah.
Before we get on with the video, let's talk about the way we rank these restaurants in general. So we base this off of a list going from S to F tier, S being the best, A being pretty good, B being kinda in the middle but a little bit better, C being in the middle, D being not great, and F being the worst. Each restaurant we gave a letter grade, and in the end we put it all in a list in order to see which one was the best. Disclaimer, this is our opinion, and every single one of these restaurants were good in their own way, so none of them should be shamed at all in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, that's it.
So, Grand Ranchero was our first stop of the trip. We didn't go in any specific order. We went to Vienna one day, the next day Parkersburg, then the next day Vienna again. This wasn't planned out. It didn't have a route like the car washes and all of that.
We did have a route originally, and then we got delayed twice.
Yeah, so we didn't follow the route. So, in the end, we ended up going to all of these different restaurants on different days. Actually, no, the last two we went on the same day. We'll explain that later. First impression of this place was, I didn't know whether we were supposed to seat ourselves or if they were supposed to seat us, because when we walked in and we were like trying to get seated, it took them a while. Granted, they were very busy, so I understand why. But at the time I was like, I don't know if we're supposed to seat ourselves, or be seated. Eventually, though, they got to us and they seated us, and they were very nice. We had a very good waiter the entire time, and we sat in the perfect spot to get footage. Most of these restaurants, we only got a little bit of footage, but this restaurant, we got a good bit because we were in a very good spot to openly record and to not be weird for anybody else around us.
We did get plenty of footage at this one. Actually, I hope you recorded. Most of my footage is from outside, discussing it afterwards. I made sure to get pictures of our food. One of us, probably me, will put the picture up right here.
Yeah, I just got a chicken quesadilla. At most of these places, I got a chicken quesadilla. There were a couple times where I switched up because I thought I was gonna die. But me and Sean both got the same thing almost every time. And that's what his was. Mine was a chicken quesadilla. This chicken quesadilla was good. It wasn't the best I've ever had. But it certainly wasn't underwhelming. It was just like the middle tier chicken quesadilla I've ever had.
Most average.
Yeah, it was the most average chicken quesadilla I've ever had. Was not bad by any means. This entire restaurant was not bad at all. They had very good waiters. They had very good food. And the only problem was, out of all of these restaurants, Grand Ranchero didn't feel like it had the most heart into the food. Just kind of felt like it was slapped together.
I took notes at some of them, and for Grand Ranchero, for this, I wrote, feels like an underground Chinese bar. It just felt very busy, but it felt like we were like in a basement. Like there was very little natural light. There wasn't a lot in some of the restaurants, but like
this one was definitely more noticeable.
It's not even that there just weren't like windows. I think there were windows, but they were very, very well covered, and it was just dark in the restaurant. Laid out kind of weird. Everything was kind of cramped. Not a lot of room. It just overall did not have a good feel to it.
Yeah, but that doesn't go to say that it was bad by any means. This restaurant, none of these restaurants were bad. A couple of them I preferred over the other, but none of these should be out of business or should be gone to less because I said that I preferred it less than another one. All of these were very good.
It just wasn't great. Like, I'm not gonna go there and just get a taco again.
No, I think I literally just got a chicken quesadilla, or two of them. And I really didn't have much else to complain about, though. I think it just had a few.
Yeah.
I didn't prefer it over some other ones. So yeah, that's the price. The price was also very reasonable. We spent probably, if I remember correctly, we spent about $13 each, not including the tip. Here,
$26.17.
20. Okay, that's what I thought.
20% tip.
Okay, so okay, yeah. We spent about what he said. I think for the price it was reasonable. I strayed away from ranking them initially because we didn't have anything to compare. But after all the other restaurants, we came to the conclusion that it was C tier compared to the rest of the ones that we went to. Very average.
Don't forget their chips. I'm gonna bring that up.
Oh yeah, their chips.
Their chips. The salsa was really thin. Didn't stay on the chips very well. Could have had more like solid ingredients. And the chips were really grainy and tasted burnt. Like, all right, on to the next one.
Is that your thingamabob?
Ah!
He broke it! He broke it! Ah! My Lord and Savior Jesus, make sure I don't die tonight. Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, well. Oh shit, you kept it this time. Oh yeah, well mine's shorter. Sit your ass down, we got some recording to do. Next spot, Grand Ranch.
Yeah, it's an Audi dealership.
Shut the fuck up.
Next spot, Los Agaves.
Thank you.
About as busy, their parking lot sucks. I'm gonna be straight up about that. Their parking lot is awful, and there's hardly any room to navigate. So it was a genuinely awful experience trying to park.
Fun fact, before we went, I got my shitbox car inspected and it passed, which is insane. And immediately, as soon as we got there, my check engine light popped on. Not many of you people probably know shit about cars, but for those of you that do, there's a little bit of pain from me. At least I got it inspected beforehand though. Anyway, so yeah, their parking lot sucked. It took me like two rounds of going through their parking lot to figure out a spot. Once I finally got it, my windows were really fogged up and I couldn't see anything. So I was like risking my life parking. I just was like, all right, well, fuck it. If I die, I die. So when we got out, it was dark. We were met with a shit ton of people. It was I think a Wednesday night.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday night. So there were a lot of people here. We walked in and we were in a line of people waiting to be seated. So it took about 5 minutes to be seated. But when we were placed in like the worst spot ever to record. So we
just smack dab in the middle.
We didn't get a whole lot of video footage from this place, but we got some.
Did I get a picture of my food? Keep talking.
Okay. We got a few pictures and clips and stuff, and he got his notes and stuff written down. But there were a lot of things that we didn't get that I wish we would have at this restaurant.
Yeah, I did not get a picture of my food. I did get a video of you eating your quesadilla.
Quesadilla here was, it was a lot better than Gran Ranchero. My only problem with it was it was it was full of chicken. Like, I like chicken quesadillas. I like chicken. I like protein. I don't like the amount of chicken that they gave me in my quesadilla. It kept falling out and it made my tortilla very greasy.
Did you just say tortilla?
I meant to say tortilla.
I don't think you did.
No, I swear to God I did. I don't know why I said tortilla. My tortilla was very greasy. Anyway.
It's staying in, by the way.
I don't know why I said that, but you know what I meant. It was good though. Like, it wasn't bad at all. It was a lot better than Gran Ranchero. I felt like it had a lot more love. But I definitely would have liked to see a lot less chicken. The chips here were really good. I didn't have a problem with the chips. They were a little not salted, I remember. We needed to put salt.
I think we put salt on most of them.
Yeah, but these ones were like dry. Like, they didn't have any taste other than, chip.
It also took them a while. I think we got we ordered queso at all sit-down restaurants.
Uh-huh.
And I think at this one, the queso came out before the chips did. And
yeah.
Usually the chips come like right when you get sat down.
And we had people beside us get seated and immediately get chips.
Yeah.
And that was like 15 minutes after we got there and we're seated.
And when we got, it's not like they had to make like fresh chips.
Yeah.
Because it just took them a while. We got our chips and they weren't just like fresh off the oven. Like, it was the standard run-of-the-mill last bit of the batch.
Yeah.
Just took them forever.
Mm-hmm. I like this place a lot better than I liked Gran Ranchero.
The vibe was overall better. It was a lot louder.
There were a lot more people here. It was bigger. Like, the restaurant was bigger, so it didn't feel like we were all cramped up like it was at Gran Ranchero. And we got like really cool and nice artwork on the walls, whereas Gran Ranchero was just plain like brown, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't very much in there.
Yeah, so it was a nice vibe. There was a lot of people. It kind of, honestly, the way I think of this restaurant, not like the way it was lit, but the way like the seating and stuff was set up, it kind of reminded me of Texas Roadhouse a little bit.
I feel like it was a lot more open than Texas Roadhouse.
It was a lot more open, but the way the seats were, like where they were at, and like the way the restaurant kind of felt, it kind of felt like Texas Roadhouse. Not as like close cornered as Texas Roadhouse was or is, but that's kind of the vibe I got from it. But I liked it. I liked Los Agaves. The price was pretty reasonable too.
$23.09.
Most of these restaurants were about the same, but some were a lot more.
Yeah.
And this was one of those instances where we got pretty lucky with the pricing.
I think for the pricing it was very good. I wasn't as happy with my tacos as I usually am. Mm-hmm. I would say this is my favorite Mexican restaurant in the area. Mm-hmm. Didn't get ranked the highest, but I would say it is my favorite. If I'm gonna choose one, this is the one I'm gonna go to. The tacos I got, way too much beef in them.
Yeah.
That was a first for me. Way too much beef in them. And they have started, I think they changed the seasoning they use. They either changed it or started using more, because it used to mix well with everything else. Now it just stands out above everything else, and it really threw me off. I didn't enjoy it as much. The beans there, very mid-tier. I'd choose those over most things. They are very consistent. Doesn't really kill my appetite or anything like the Gran Ranchero beans did. They were very, very solid.
We were very overfilled on our food, and it kind of ruined the whole, it ruined the whole thing.
But I think a big factor in that is that we were eating the same thing day after day. So we really started getting picky on what was good and not good. I think that should also be taken into account for most of this.
Yeah. Again, none of these were bad. Some of them I preferred over others. That's exactly what this is. I would never shame any of these restaurants. They're all doing their thing, and just because I prefer one over the other does not mean that it should be, taken that this one's better than this one.
Yeah.
Aves was number 2. I thought that was pretty good. Now, there were a lot of things, though, that concerned me.
Everything was really high quality. They just didn't execute very well.
You want to get in my car?
Sure.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Or yours, doesn't matter.
Which one do you want to do?
We'll do yours.
All right.
I've been in the Pawnee enough today.
Inhale enough carbon monoxide.
Yeah, that's a story.
I really need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. Oh shit. Cut it! Cut it!
Nope.
Cut it!
We forgot to do this when we got here.
Shit!
So, it's day 2. It's day 2 now.
I have my to go.
We already ate. We forgot to do it when we got here.
Look at what I got.
There's a quesadilla buried in there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's just mainly chips. Yeah, there it is, right there. It's pretty good.
It was good.
But, yeah. Anyway, now that you guys heard me singing, oh, fuck.
It's not the first time.
Give me a second. Oh, yeah.
Damn it! Sit down, damn it! Day 3, Hungry Amigos. This was definitely my least favorite place out of all of them. So let me not shame them. They did not, I don't know, they didn't do anything wrong. I think it was just a terrible night for me to be there. But the staff were all wonderful. Everybody that took our order and everything, they did wonderful. However, this restaurant, it lacked against all of the other ones.
Yeah.
This was my least favorite restaurant we went to. I'll just tell you straight up. But let me tell you why it was our least favorite.
Real quick, I think the chips are alright. That was probably the best thing we got. They weren't the
Yeah.
best chips, but the chips, they were alright.
Yeah, the chips were good. Okay, so let me tell you my experience, Sean. I know you didn't hate it as much as I did or dislike it.
I didn't like it all that much, but I didn't have as bad of an experience as you did.
Yeah. So I decided I didn't really get a Mexican dish for this restaurant. I apologize. That's I know it's not as accurate for me to not do that, but I was sick and tired of chicken quesadillas after 2 days. So I got wings.
You wanted to get wings.
I wanted to get wings. I ordered them and like 20 minutes later, I know for a fact. No,
it was not that late.
No, yes it was, dude. I remember this because I was like, where is my food? It had been so long.
I hadn't even gotten my food.
Yeah. But then they came out after they gave you, or they were...
Phoenix, I swear to you, this was like maybe 10 minutes after we ordered.
10 minutes is too damn long.
It is too long for this, but still, it was not that long.
Well, it felt like 20 minutes.
We were only there for like half an hour.
No way.
Yeah.
Whatever, anyway. You're fucking wrong, but anyway. So, like 10 minutes after they take our order, they come out and they tell me, hey, we don't have wings. So I was like, alright, I'll just go ahead and get something else. And I got the chicken tenders, and they cover them in buffalo sauce, and it made them like kind of not eatable.
What's your opinion so far? Bad.
No, they weren't. They weren't bad. I just didn't prefer them as much as some places that I got, but I thought they were all right. That was actually my favorite thing about this restaurant. But that's basically it for mine. They just didn't have what I wanted, and it felt like they weren't prepared to have people there, because how many people were there?
When we got there, there was like a mom and her son eating, and then a group of 4 people eating. And both of them left, I think, before we got our food. Mm-hmm. No one else came in the whole time.
It was just me and Sean the entire time we were in there. Also, what's really funny about this is me and Sean walked in, we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden I hear my name.
I don't think we got that on video. I don't think we were recording.
We didn't get that on video. It was right after I stopped recording. But someone said my name, like it wasn't to me. Like someone just said Phoenix, and me and Sean both stop. And I go, "Did you hear that too?" And he goes, "Yeah, your name was said." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm not the only one that heard that."
You're not schizophrenic yet.
I thought I was fucking crazy. But after that, we just I was like, "Who the fuck said my name?" But that's what it was. It was just some random person, I'm assuming, was talking about something related to that. But anyway.
They could have been talking about us. Who knows?
They could have seen us and went, "Oh, well, there's Phoenix and Sean getting ready to do their next ranking video at every Mexican restaurant in Parkersburg." What was your experience like?
My experience, the tacos, beef was good. You could have easily convinced me that there was no cheese on the tacos. There was way too much lettuce. It overpowered everything, and it just fell out. Like, there was not enough room for anything else because there was so much lettuce. The beans, they weren't bad. They weren't as good as Los Agaves. I wouldn't want them again. I wasn't a real fan of the texture. Give her the beans, Phoenix! That was our experience at Hungry Amigos.
There wasn't really a whole lot to talk about.
It just wasn't good.
But again, it wasn't terrible. The people there were super nice. And I would go back again probably just to give them money. I think that is probably the only reason why I would go back.
Okay, Mr. Beast.
They were all, well, not like that, but like I would buy food from them even if I didn't like it because they were all really nice. But I didn't like the food that well. But yeah, that there wasn't as much to talk about with this one. It was just kind of a mess the entire time. So yeah, that was Hungry Amigos.
Guys, I really want more chips.
See, I always used to give our preacher a hug.
Okay,
Guys, I didn't mean it. Guys, I didn't mean to start this.
Oh, wait, we're touching chips.
Hold on.
Sean, get your knife out.
Hey. No protection.
Bubba, I'm sorry.
That was so funny. You're alright.
Was like fully expecting that to make this loud ass noise.
Okay, guys, I'm done.
Knife in the salsa.
Cheers.
Actually, are you recording?
Yes.
Oh. Sparkles. I said actually.
Actually, guys, I said brass knuckles.
That's not how he said it. That's not how he said it.
When I first started at Starbucks, they thought I was 22. Like, they thought I was 20. Like, do I look?
Dude, he just brought 3.
Maybe they're giving me extra.
He wants you to water down the
You better be
alcohol.
fucking recording right now.
I am.
You're about to get wrong.
I ruined your hair.
Shit, he just brought 3 waters out and just put it there.
How did he carry all that? Because he also brought the chips. Let's think this through.
I'm fucking crying, dude.
Thank you. Why is it warm? Wait, is it cold?
Wait, is it cold?
No, it's regular. Like,
It's non-alcoholic.
it's regular.
Dude,
Why do we have 3 waters? Sean, this is all you, buddy. You gotta drink all this by the end of it.
I'm gonna piss myself.
Yeah, good.
Why is this with Dr. Pepper?
The only way to see if it's good or not is to have it with nothing. You took my silverware, dummy.
What the fuck is this?
Is that tomato?
It's your gift. The water, then that.
Thank you.
I don't fucking know.
Take the random water.
Alright, pictures of food.
Oh,
What's
pictures
the-
of food.
use your
Oh, yeah.
phone.
Oops,
Get-
I already cut it.
Use your phone.
My
Pictures.
hand.
I don't
It's
care.
dirty.
The lighting is terrible over here.
Yeah, the light. This is not very Instagram worthy.
I'm basic bitching right now.
You're not using the flash and you're not holding it like this. Yeah. And you gotta like have like the really like weird posture.
Shove your arms up in the air.
You guys want to? Okay. All right.
I have to take a picture.
That's the best looking one so far.
Yeah, you're welcome. I kind of scared to eat this.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just scared. I only trust Lost Tronka. Not Lost Tronka, Lost Agave.
Lost Trankus is good as well.
Oh, I know what to
What the fuck is it? Fight it. Figure it out.
I'm so scared right now. What? I don't know, this cheese looks really good.
Sean.
It wasn't in my mouth yet. He tried feeding me a lime, and he let go of it.
That's for later.
The chicken is like really moist but really dry at the same time.
This is
Like, what? I don't know.
Dip your damn taco.
Is this somehow grainy? Grain? It's grainy.
Good luck with that.
This tastes like you were to drink the Fortnite storm.
Do I have to eat more? He just said his water tastes like Fortnite.
Water Fortnite storm.
Okay.
I hear.
Okay. All right. Emma wants me to try it. If she can understand what
Hold
I
on.
mean
Do
by
you want us? Should we record this?
Yes.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
It's grainy. Okay. It was ruminating everywhere. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm eating cat food.
Actually, I think this place is alright.
No, my Texas fajitas are good. No, that's kind of what it is. I feel like it's Sean, you gotta make sure you include the brand.
Yeah, who's editing this?
You said split water. I was talking about split the atom.
Oh, you're doing the actually. I'm gonna split atoms in water and create nuclear bomb.
Split your skull open.
Guys, did you know that we had war declared on us?
I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't surprise
You
me.
know what's funny about this? In Black Ops 2,
You know what's funny about this? In Black Ops 2,
I'm not lying. Dude, in Black Ops 2, this is what happened in 2025.
Oh no. Uh-oh, that's like graduating. Oh.
just in time for me
surprised
to
I
enlist. Me too.
Shut up. I am
Speaking
dead.
of chewing, someone took a bite out of my plate corner.
Hold on.
Fucking mine too. Guys, why is there a chip? Why is there a chip in it? Oh my god, there's one in mine. Why did everybody eat?
Oh, there is one in mine too.
Oh, mine's got a lot of them. Mine's got it all over. A rustic look.
I kissed. Okay, yeah, there they are.
Yeah, what the hell is this? Why did the McDonald's guy message me?
McDonald's guy. Who is the McDonald's
I
guy?
don't know. McDonald's.
Oh no.
Let me see it again.
What does it say?
It says, check out the stacks of my double Big Mac. Want one?
Does this guy just have your number?
I don't know. The tire sits on. That's the trailer. It like attaches it to like the top of the car or like the middle of the car. It's I don't know how to explain it. guys, we gotta get out of here.
Guys, I think I stuck your
Something I noticed yesterday.
Where's the bill?
I ate it.
Qdoba.
I just about ate shit.
Yeah, I heard that. The next one was Qdoba. I love this place, but he said it was just okay.
It wasn't my favorite. Let me see if I have pictures of it.
I had the, I can't remember what I got there. It was like the spicy chicken.
Oh my gosh!
That's unfortunate. If it would have hit your screen, I would have laughed my ass off. Qdoba, I really liked it. Sean said it was just okay. I got the spicy chicken with like spicy queso quesadilla.
You got everything spicy that you could, and I warned you. I told you, hey Phoenix,
Yeah.
that's probably not a great idea.
You'll see why in the next restaurant why that was a bad idea. I really liked it. I think they had really good chips and queso. I think they had a really good quesadilla, and they had an awesome Dr. Pepper as well.
This is the one we didn't have the mic on for, is it?
Yeah. So we got footage for this, but Sean forgot to turn the mic on the camera, so we don't have footage for this. Have you ever wondered why the government takes money from you when you work? It's because of taxes. When you do your taxes, they take your money from your paycheck, and then they give you back the money at the end of the year. Why do they take your money in the first place if they're just gonna give it back? My answer, I don't know.
The taco I got was very messy. I knew it's going in. Qdoba is just very messy.
It was, I agree.
Chips and queso were good.
Yeah, I really like their chips and queso. I was a big fan of that.
I think they were all right. I took them home and ate them later. Like,
Yeah.
They were very good.
Most of these restaurants, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I didn't. That was the only time I took food home from a restaurant.
And you're about to see a common theme with the fast food Mexican restaurants. They are all the best.
They did significantly better than the ones that we sat down and ate in the restaurant. For this whole week, we did Qdoba, Chipotle, Taco Bell, Jimmy Avocados,
Yeah.
and we didn't do anything Friday. Friday was the one weekday we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And we ate in the car all 4 days and got like actual camera footage rather than just pulling our phones out sitting down in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know how much a voiceover will do for them. We might just do a very quick synopsis because we got actual footage.
Yeah.
But the taco I got very mid-tier. The chips pretty good. I got a lemonade. Did I get the lemonade here? Yeah, I got the lemonade here. It was very no.
No, that was Chipotle.
I got the lemonade Chipotle. Here I got the pineapple Mexican soda, and it was very good. It was very pineapple-y. Like, I was in the mood for something pineapple flavored. That
He
hit
got
the spot.
that. Yeah, he got that. I like Qdoba. Sean didn't like it as much, but I mean, it was, for me at least, it was a safe S tier. Sean, I know you rated it about,
I think B.
yeah, his was B, I was S, but it was a safe S. Like, I loved that restaurant. I would definitely go back again.
I would go back, just not very often. There are other fast food Mexican restaurants I would go to first.
Yeah, especially the next one, Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Let's do Chipotle.
Certified organic lemonade. It's got a tractor on it.
Must mean it's country.
It's very light, but it's also very very lemony. Like, not lemon itself, it's like the peel of a lemon. Right. Let's get these chips out so you can eat, because I know you're starving to death.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, I'm gonna starve. Thank God Sean turned on the mic today. How are they?
Really bland by themselves.
There's an ambulance. Ooh! You know what I get from this?
What?
Movie theater popcorn.
True. Oh shit. Cheers.
What do you
Good. Good. Not enough cheese. Same as yesterday. Everything does mix together good though. You gonna eat more chips?
I'm holding the camera.
You can move your drink somewhere. And it's baked on there. It's not just like dusted with salt. It's baked on there. Mm-hmm. The best tasting so far.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not as big of a fan. What?
Better than yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of yesterday.
Really? Damn!
I told you I ranked it B. This might be my first S tier.
I'll agree. These chips are really good. You may deny this, and I will understand. Can I get one bite to see what I'm?
Do you want a whole taco?
I mean, I'll take a whole taco. I was just gonna say I want to see what I'm working with here.
I'm gonna hand you a whole taco. It's not very well balanced.
All right. Let's see here. Mmm.
You see what I'm talking about now?
I won't feel like shit eating this. I mean, like tomorrow I won't.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a fan of like lettuce. I just bit my fucking lip. Really bad.
Dumbass.
Ow. I'm usually not a fan of lettuce. Because a lot of times when you get it from fast food restaurants, it's like not fresh at all.
Yeah.
I just don't like it not fresh because I think it tastes gross. However, this is good. This is really good. Really good chips, really good queso, really good drinks. However, I don't think it's as good as yesterday. For me, at least. For me. But this place was really good. I would rank this S tier as well. So far, both fast food restaurants are kicking ass.
They are.
They are kicking ass.
They've also, neither of them have been very busy when we've been here.
Yeah. I
added queso, sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine. Yesterday was probably my second favorite chips. These are now my favorite. These are really good chips.
Los Agaves are still my favorite just because they're consistent.
Just flavor, I don't know, flavor? Like, I love these.
They're probably also the most unhealthy.
Yeah. Chipotle could go either way, I guess, for people. If you go really late, you're more than likely not going to get as fresh ingredients. If you go about the time we did or before, you're going to love it. Now, I feel like that goes for any restaurant, obviously, but especially the fast food restaurants, for sure. For sure.
Okay. This one I have a little bit of an issue with.
Oh, shit.
I got a lot of fat in that bite, and it was really tough.
You realize, though, three tacos here, $24. That's another thing.
Expensive.
That's not very price friendly. No, I didn't even get anything. I got chips, or we got chips and a drink. The only thing
the chips were part of mine.
The only thing we added on to that, or that we didn't get, that we normally have been getting so far, is my food. I almost just like grabbed your drink and just started pouring it in mine. But you're not gonna believe it. I actually thought about it. Dude, this queso's really good.
This queso is bussin', dude.
Yeah, it's really good. So, collectively, now that we're, I guess, pretty much done, I think it's safe to say that this is an S tier, 100%. However, for me, I would rate this second S tier next to Qdoba. I really liked Qdoba. I know he didn't. It made me feel like shit, but I liked Qdoba a lot.
You're wild for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Little does everybody know, before the recording, I replaced all of this with alcohol.
This was also messy, but not as bad.
Yeah. Yeah, look at my crotch.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell was Taco Bell. You really, like, I don't know. You really can't go wrong with it, but it's not overly the best thing in the world.
I think I ranked it A.
I did too.
I got 2 soft tacos with beef, lettuce, and cheese. Very good mix. I'd say overall these were probably my favorite tacos, just because everything went really well together. This is the one time I deviated and got something else. I got a beef grilled cheese burrito. Very good. I recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a very good specialty item.
I got a chicken quesadilla, and they have these new flatbread things. I got a chicken and cheese flatbread. I love the flatbread like things that they have there. It's basically a chicken quesadilla, but on flatbread. So it's very good. My only complaint about this place is, I don't know, I'm always still really hungry after I eat it. Like I eat a good bit.
It is somewhat expensive. I don't order like a combo meal. I just pick things off the menu.
Yeah.
And I can very easily spend $15 on a meal there.
But I mean, I don't know. It was like I said. I think I ranked it A. I think everybody that we were with that day ranked it A. It was good. There was nothing wrong with it. I just it was not the best food we had there. 100%.
It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst.
No.
It was out of the fast food week. I'd say it was my favorite.
Well, for me, my favorite was probably Qdoba. It didn't make me feel good though afterwards.
Yeah. Taco Bell, it messes a lot of people up. Doesn't mess me up.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing up toilets after I eat it.
A lot of people do though.
Yeah. But I'd say it was worth it.
Welcome to Taco Bell. So, we brought along some more guests. These ones are thing 1, thing 2.
Wait, why am I both?
No, thing 1, thing
You're 2 things.
Oh.
I'm ready to eat,
Sam?
so let's eat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get diabetes.
I guarantee we have it from the past 2 weeks.
We just need to make a video of me just like grabbing my food, just like an ASMR.
These flatbreads are so good.
Taco, it's just consistent.
Yeah. It's always good.
A lot of these places don't have like off the wall stuff. It's just really consistent.
Mm-hmm.
It's either consistent or bad. That's what I found so far. I am going a little off script and got a grilled cheese burrito.
Oh.
Taco Bell, listen, you know what you're eating. It's not real meat, it's moose meat.
I have been told not to trust the chicken from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Well, I'm eating 2 chicken tacos right now.
Yeah.
Don't trust the food in Taco Bell.
That's exactly
I've
what
never gotten there's been one time that Taco Bell messed me up. And it was in Minnesota, so I think it wasn't even Minnesota, that was in Illinois.
Minnesota.
Why'd you get Taco Bell in Illinois?
Yeah.
Because I was coming home from Minnesota. I had been off the grid on a canoeing trip for 2 weeks or 10 days at that point. It was kind of our first wake-up call back into reality.
So, today, I'm not being a dick. That persona's over.
Heck yeah.
I'm actually eating. I feel pretty good today. I won't tomorrow. So, gentlemen, feel free to plug yourself in any way.
Subscribe to Funny Monkey YT now, go.
Subscribe to Big Awesome Sean Balls 87.
Buy my feet pics on Feet Finder. Hi Mom, hi Dad.
Alright, chips and cheese time. Let's test these puppies. I will admit, Taco Bell chips aren't the best.
They're not great.
It's very hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're stale.
Bro, if they had their nacho fries though, right now. You don't like them?
Not the last set.
What? Oh, you're insane.
Chips and cheese are good today.
I've never been the same since.
I used to love nacho fries. This last time they had them, they sucked. They were too potatoey. They didn't hardly put any seasoning on them.
Dang.
Overall, it
agree
was
with
just
the
bad.
seasoning thing.
It's the most American food they have.
I'm not gonna lie. Nacho cheese is kind of bland. It's just...
I think it's good.
Get out.
But the ooey gooey from... Oh. I didn't even notice what you were doing. So, what are your guys' rankings so far?
AP. I'd say solid S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know about S.
Sean is very harsh when he ranks.
Says you.
What?
The Dos Rockhouse pepperoni roll. You were judging that thing before we bit it.
Hey Sean, I don't know if I want to eat pepperoni roll that is like dry cheese. I was gonna go with that.
Caesar.
Did you say
Did you hear that?
No, I
Instead
didn't
of having
click.
a little Caesar. Kids are still in school. Ew. Obviously, me and Sean aren't in school because who has time to do stupid shit like this? That's in school. Not kids in school.
Me giving the officer that pulled me over a ticket for him and his wife to go to my cruise. I'm pulling it out quickly so I don't waste any of his time.
Sean, we need to get pulled over challenge. We need to get pulled over. How do we get pulled over?
I want to say I could do that super easily, but at the same time,
Hit a cop.
no. Knock on wood. Scar on my thumb, right there. Using flint and steel.
Minecraft
Struck it.
motherfucker.
Yes. Struck it. Actually, I was using a knife rather than steel. A knife works a lot better than the steel that comes with flint and steel.
Welcome to Jimmy Avocados, where Phoenix forgets to not order onion.
This queso's really yellow.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
It's a really thin Tostitos chip.
Turn on the mic.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Where did I put this?
Where are the napkins? I have kind of a slimy hand.
In the thingy.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a supply. Thank
Yep.
you, Sean. I want to try a chip in a second.
Uh-oh.
Is it good?
Not the best by any means. And my tacos.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's alright. Definitely not the best though.
Like, when I think of chips and cheese, that's not what I want.
Yeah.
But like,
it's not bad.
yeah.
Taco chest.
Is this upside down? It's not. Here is what they look like.
Yeah.
You got the PBP.
Mm-hmm.
I got the seasoned beef Americanos.
My meat keeps falling out.
I do like the beef on this.
Much further than we got with some places.
This is incredibly greasy though.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
How are yours?
Good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, this is a greasy mess.
It's very greasy.
You see mine?
What's that? Damn. Yeah, yours is worse than mine. Fuck.
I feel like this is gonna mess me up.
Me too.
This is a lot of grease.
Mm-hmm.
Really good tacos. Really good flavors. Just a lot of grease.
Mm-hmm.
I will rank this. I think this is A tier.
Just getting ready to say that. One thing that's kind of weird is the barbecue sauce is awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's your entire taco just shredded itself. Drive away right now. And
I will.
You will be away from the Pontiac.
You never.
I would.
You'd never.
Yeah, 100% would.
Yeah, I've used a lot of napkins here. This was really. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I want another chip and queso though.
There's a whole lot left. I do think this is some of the best beef I've had from any of the places on a taco.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
If I could get it without as much grease, which I know that would affect it in some ways,
It would be.
I think it would be 100% S tier.
All right.
Next one.
The last two spots. El Mariachi and Los Trancas.
We're gonna do this all in one clip because it was the same day.
Yeah. We met up, went to El Mariachi in their new location. They are now in the little strip outlet that is
Kroger parking lot.
Yeah,
area.
off the Kroger parking lot.
This one was, I'm gonna be honest, pretty underwhelming. Not terrible. But it was it was like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know.
I did not like the tacos there.
He didn't like the tacos at all.
The beef was just not seasoned. Like, they removed it from the cow, cooked it, and put it in. There wasn't salt or pepper or anything on it. There was no flavor to it.
Yeah.
It was very bland. And Las Trancas was very similar, but not as bad.
El Mariachi had a very good quesadilla. I really like their quesadilla. They did not have great queso, though. That was one thing.
The queso
was okay. Wasn't terrible. It was okay. But I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
I wasn't a huge fan of it either.
But the service was good. We had a guy come and check on us every couple minutes. Not in like the way that he was bothering us, but he checked on us like a good, you know.
They weren't very busy, so he had the opportunity to. He wasn't worried about other people.
Yeah.
We were able to be the main focus.
Right. But yeah, they still did a good job at, you know, making sure that everything was good while we were there.
Yeah.
So they had very good service. They had very good, in my experience at least, they had very good food. I don't know. When I'm comparing to them to some of the other ones that we had been to at this point, because this is the final two, I wasn't terribly impressed with them. But it's nothing towards El Mariachi because Las Trancas kind of suffered the same fate. I just went to Chipotle and all of them, and I was like, wow, I prefer them much more than this place.
Yeah.
So El Mariachi and Las Trancas could have been put before the fast food, and I probably would have rated them a little bit higher. But I put it at B tier. Me and Sean.
I don't remember what I put it at. I think I put it lower than that.
Yeah,
I want to say C tier.
Me and Sean walked out of there. I was decently happy. He wasn't terribly happy with his food.
I was already full,
Mm-hmm.
and going to another restaurant right after that.
Yeah.
Las Trancas suffered a good bit because I was already full. I also didn't enjoy the beans at El Mariachi. They were very bad.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't finish them. Las Trancas, very good experience.
Yes.
And usually the food is very good there. It definitely suffered a lot from already being full.
Yeah.
But on a good day, like just going in there just as a normal, like, just going in for food, I would say that I would have ranked Las Trancas B or A tier.
Mm-hmm.
Going right after El Mariachi, I'd have to put it at like high C tier.
Yeah.
Give it a C plus.
I would have did the same kind of thing, but in the tier that I ranked El Mariachi, I would have put Las Trancas just above El Mariachi in B tier. However, they were not bad restaurants. I just had better ones before, or ones that I preferred more before I went to theirs. I would definitely go back to either one. I just would go to the other ones before I went to that one, if I had the choice. But if someone's like, hey, want to go to El Mariachi or Las Trancas, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. But those were the last two. They suffered kind of the same fate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor. This has been the best half year, about 6-7 months of my life. We have done so much. We have accomplished so much that we never thought we would actually be able to do. And I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of this motherfucker's heart too, thank you for supporting us, and thank you for allowing us to do what we do without making a fuss about it and being horrible. But you guys instead are awesome. So, thank you so much for, I don't know why I grabbed, what the fuck, why did I grab those?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Glasses back, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. Take those back. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for being here and supporting us and being awesome. We're still going to be around doing some small stuff. Nothing like this again, though. I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay fucking awesome and be like cool as shit. And then, yeah, there you go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Roll the credits.